Grounds of disqualification of members of parliament and state legislature. So we'll discuss that what are the grounds of disqualification of a member of parliament and state legislature on various provisions. So first is under provisions of constitution, जो provisions constitution में declare हैं disqualification से related. The disqualification for being elected as member of legislature. Let us see. So if he or she holds any office of profit under the union or state government, अगर ऑफिस ऑफ प्रॉफिट वाली पोजीशन हेल्ड कर रखी है किसी ने अंडर द यूनियन और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट, एक्सेप्ट दैट ऑफ अ मिनिस्टर और एनी अदर ऑफिस एक्सेप्टेड बाय द पार्लियामेंट, एक्सेप्ट दैट ऑफ अ मिनिस्टर, मिनिस्ट्री का अगर कोई ऑफ वो नहीं हो, या फिर कोई ऑफिस जो कि पार्लियामेंट ने खुद एक्सेप्ट कर रखा हो, इफ़ ही इज़ ऑफ अनसाउंड माइंड एंड स्टैंड्स टू बी डिक्लेयर्ड बाय अ कोर्ट, अगर कोर्ट उसे अनसाउंड माइंड डिक्लेयर कर देता है, एंड इफ़ ही इज़ एन अनडिस्चार्ज इंसॉल्वेंट, if he is not a citizen of India or has voluntarily acquired the citizenship of foreign states or is under any acknowledgement of allegiance to a foreign state, and if he is so disqualified under any law made by parliament. So these were the grounds on the basis of which the constitution has given some points which are making the grounds of disqualification of a member. So what are those grounds? Office of profit, unsound mind, undischarged insolvent, not a citizens, and allegiance to a foreign state, and if he is not disqualified under any law, अगर कोई law बना रखा है पार्लियामेंट ने तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग भी. The question of disqualification is decided by the president or governor of a state on the advice of Election Commission of India. So on this ground, on the ground of constitution, so the question of disqualification is decided by president or governor, or on the recommendation on the advice of Election Commission of India. When we talk about under Representation of People's Act, disqualification under the Representation of People's Act 1951, elected membership is cancelled if found guilty under this act. He must not have been found guilty of certain election offences or corrupt practices in the elections. अगर कोई person guilty offences या corrupt practice करता है elections में, तो he must be disqualified under Representation of People Act 1951. He must not have been convicted for any offence resulting in imprisonment for 2 years or more than 2 years. तो या 2 साल या 2 साल से ज़्यादा की अगर उसे सज़ा मिलती है, then also he is disqualified. But the detention of a person under a preventive detention law is not a disqualification. But preventive detention law के केस में वो disqualification नहीं माना जाएगा. Preventive detention वो होता है कि पहले से ही अगर कोई पुलिस आपको ले जाती है पकड़ के. When we talk about that some other points, he must not have been failed to lodge on account of election expenses. अगर उसने election expenses ढंग से नहीं बताए हैं अपने within the time limit, then also it's a ground for disqualification under Representation of People's Act. He must not have any interest in the government contracts, works or services. He must not be a director or managing agent or hold an office of profit in a corporation in which the government has at least 25% of shares, and he must not have been dismissed from government services for corruption or disloyalty to the state. Also, he must not have been convicted for promoting enmity between different groups for the offense of bribery. Now, the questions of this disqualification under this category is taken by the president or the governor on the advice of Election Commission of India. Now, when we talk about on the grounds of defection, elected members' membership is cancelled if they found guilty under anti-defection law. So we are discussing here that a special provision of disqualification under the anti-defection law 1985. If he or she voluntarily gives up the membership of the political party, अगर वो voluntary अपनी membership दे देते हैं political party की, on whose ticket he is elected to the house, if he votes or abstain from voting of the house contrary to any direction given by his political party, अगर कोई political party कोई decision देती है या वेब इशू करती है कि इसी को वोट करना है या कोई डिसीजन लेती है, अगर उसके अगेंस्ट में वोट करता है तो देन ऑल्सो इट बिकम्स अ ग्राउंड फॉर डिफेक्शन अंडर एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ. एंड इफ़ एन इंडिपेंडेंटली इलेक्टेड मेंबर जॉइंस इन पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, अगर कोई मेंबर इंडिपेंडेंटली इलेक्ट हुआ है, किसी भी पार्टी से नहीं है, उसकी खुद की अलग पार्टी है, अगर वो कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ज्वाइन कर लेता है, एंड इफ़ any nominated member joins any political party after the expiry of 6 months, कोई भी nominated member अगर 6 months के बाद कोई पार्टी ज्वाइन कर लेता है तो दिस आर द ग्राउंड्स ऑफ द एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ, ये सब एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ में लिखा हुआ है। और अगर इन सब चीज़ों में से कोई एक चीज़ कोई भी कर लेता है तो वो द पर्सन विल बी डिक्लेयर्ड एज disqualified from his seat of the be it state legislative assembly or Lok Sabha or vice versa. Now any such question, now here is the important point, any such questions according to anti-defection law, the violation of anti-defection law is decided by a presiding officer of the house. तो इन दूसरे केसेस में अपन ने देखा था कि it was decided by the president or the governor on the advice of the election commission, but here specifically speaker or the presiding officer of the house takes the decision that the person is disqualified or not.